The U.S. presidential election is a little over 2 weeks away, with the Democrats Kamala Harris and Republican Donald Trump sharpening their attacks in recent days in a race that's currently very close. Today, Stevie Wonder led 60th birthday celebrations for Miss Harris, while Donald Trump marked his day serving fries and burgers at McDonald's. One of the big election issues is the battle over abortion rights.
Yes, indeed. Reports here in her son, they loved coming over to play on the swing sets.
Rauria Baker is still grieving for her best friend Amber, who died just over 2 years ago. A strict abortion ban in their home state of Georgia meant that when Amber wanted one, the two friends had to travel hundreds of miles together to North Carolina. Absolutely. 5 days later, Amber was hospitalized with complications and deteriorated over 20 hours before she died in surgery. A recent review found her death was preventable. Had doctors treated her sooner, she would have likely survived. It's still like reliving it again. In fact, to know that this was preventable, it hurts even more because I feel like she should have not gone through that. Nobody should go through that. They should have done something when they had to because she probably still would be here with us, you know? And it's still hard. It's still hard. Reliving it every day is still hard. We will speak her name, Amber Nicole.
Now featuring Amber's case as she argues for nationwide abortion rights.
I'm Kamala Harris, and I approve this message. Glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit.
Arizona abortion opponents are campaigning against the measure that would enshrine the right to have an abortion in the state's constitution. Voters are being asked to decide that on Election Day, and it is causing heated debate right here on the streets.
I'm happy that our government, our state, local and federal government steps in sometimes and creates laws to protect vulnerable people. I'm very grateful for that. It just shouldn't be something you should be voting on. I don't know why we're going back in time. I really don't understand.
Arizona's pro-abortion campaigners are often, but not always, also Harris supporters. Democrats hope the abortion question will motivate some people who care specifically about that issue to turn out and vote, and cast a ballot for Kamala Harris at the same time. Abortion has proved to be a winning issue for Democrats in previous elections, so you might think it would be driving up support for Kamala Harris here in Arizona. And yet she seems to be struggling in the opinion polls, and she's fallen behind Donald Trump in this critical swing state. Donald Trump plays this issue really carefully, boasting of his role in ending the right to abortion while trying not to sound like he supports the very strict bans he knows are unpopular with most voters.
We've done something that nobody else could have done. It is now where it always had to be, with the states and a vote of the people.
Rauria never imagined she or her friend Amber would find themselves right at the heart of a major political debate. But this very raw example of the unintended consequences of abortion restrictions is now central to one of the biggest election issues in America. News update.